The most important part of leather repair and refinishing may very well be the cleaning and prep steps. If you've seen a coating that is peeling or that's missing in spots, you know the proper cleaning procedures were not followed. Here are the products you'll need to ensure good adhesion of your repair or refinish coating. First, spray on Z7 Cleaner in a 50-50 solution with water. Use a nylon brush to remove common soil. 2 applications may be necessary. Second, use silicone wash to remove wax and silicone contamination, which may not be visible but is very common. Failure to remove protectants may result in the peeling of the color coat. Apply generously and wipe away thoroughly. Leather prep is your third step. It is not a cleaner, but rather a special solvent combination designed to soften the factory coating of the leather, thereby promoting adhesion of your refinish color coating. Sandaway is a custom blend solvent-based solution to remove dry, cracked, and brittle water-based factory coatings on leather. Wet sand using Sandaway and 100 grit paper. This will reveal the soft, supple leather underneath. Let dry thoroughly before recoating. Hi-Tac Primer is a water-based product that ensures adhesion of color on leather. On armrests, steering wheels, or other oil-impregnated leather surfaces, apply 1 or 2 coats and let dry before coloring. It can be used on dried or stressed leather seats prior to complete recoloring. Leather adhesive is a water-based adhesive that should be worked into the exposed leather fibers, such as worn and frayed areas, chafes, or digs in the leather where pieces of leather can be glued down. Remove the excess from the smooth finished areas. It can also be used to fix a sub-patch in place. Black or clear flex gel is a medium viscosity cyanoacrylate adhesive that can be used discreetly to fill small gaps. In the cyanoacrylate family, it provides the most flexibility. For correcting surface imperfections in leather, choose from our 5 water-based leather fillers. The thickest of which is Deep Leather Fill, an air-dry material used for deeper scratches. Apply in thin layers, allowing to dry between coats. Deep Leather Fill 2 is slightly thinner and very flexible. Both of these products may be sanded when dry if needed. Leather fillers are medium filler, used for smaller cracks and blemishes. It is an air-dried product that sands easily. Dabbing with a paper towel provides a grain that can lightly be topped off with 400 grit sandpaper. Leather Soft Fill is a thin, air-dry filler used to fill pinholes or minor imperfections, much like using a spot putty. Just a quick swipe with a palette knife or spreader will do. You will want to skin over this product with Leather Cream Fill, our thinnest in the series. This can be applied with a spreader or just wiped in. It's a perfect finish for any and all repairs. Follow up with texture if needed and color. Leather Repair Compound is our only heat-cured leather compound. Use it for structural damage as opposed to surface damage. Apply it with a palette knife or a spreader and cure with a heat gun or the iron method. There are several options open to you for graining leather repairs. Use these products over the initial repair for blending. Select from water-based or solvent-based depending on your target grain pattern. First, the solvent-based Leather Clone. Leather Clone is used along with Clone Activator in order to transfer the grain from a silicone grain pad onto your leather repair. This is useful for creating definite lines of grain as opposed to random textures. There are 2 water-based graining products. The heaviest is VM12, a 1-part milky thick liquid. Applied with a Preval, it will create a medium to heavy random texture depending on the application rate. Water-based spray grain is used similarly and will yield a light to medium texture. This is our most popular product for blending texture and disguising flaws in leather repairs. To create a silicone grain impression of the original texture, use graining compound and catalyst. Mix 1 to 2 ounces at the ratio of 8 parts compound to 1 part catalyst. When cured, you will have a grain pad to use with the Leather Clone and Activator. Here are two solvent-based products that are designed to seal and hide repaired areas. Both assist in providing a barrier to the plastisols that can possibly migrate from heat-cured repair compounds and affect the color coat. Leather Sealer for leather and Barrier Coat for vinyl. Both enhance the adhesion of your top coat color. The water-based line is the coating of choice for leather due to its superior adhesion, flexibility, and durability. And one thing that makes our water-based system truly unique for the mobile repair technician is its full line of additives. These additives enable you to customize the appearance and feel of the refinished area to match that of the original leather. Backing fabric is used as a reinforcing fabric under leather repairs, or at least as a barrier to keep any repair material from sticking to the seat foam beneath. Vinyl mesh reinforces the repair from the top side as you embed it into the leather repair compound. Use the mesh to span holes or cuts where structural integrity is in question. Because leather is sensitive to heat and may pucker when using a heat gun, the ironing method is a good option for structural repairs. With the backing fabric and leather repair compound in place, you may transfer heat using the iron method using this Teflon mat. Lay the mat over the repair compound. Apply medium pressure with the iron. The amount of time for curing will depend on the thickness of the compound and the heat setting of the UltraTorch. When you believe the repair is cured, apply the aluminum chill bar to the Teflon mat, cooling the repair. Now it will be safe to peel back a corner of the Teflon for inspection. If the repair is not cured, just repeat the process. Instead of using the Teflon mat, you may elect to use a graining paper. These embossed papers allow you to cure the repair compound and transfer the grain in one easy step. A light browning of the paper indicates your repair could very well be cured. Again, use the chill bar before removing the paper for inspection. The silicone grain pads are useful in transferring the grain using the leather clone method. Use a Preval sprayer to apply VM12 spray grain or water-based spray grain to further disguise the repaired area as necessary. The palette knife should be sufficient for applying your leather repair compound or the entire line of air dry fillers for small areas. For larger areas, however, use a Bondo spreader. In case of two-tone seats or decorative welt cords, you will need masking tape and paper. Where stitching has come loose on leather seating, use the double needle method, using the two small needles in this kit. Though demonstrated in the cloth repair video, this is the correct method for sewing leather to leather as well. From the line of hand sewing thread, choose a color that most closely resembles the leather. And the hairdryer will be helpful in speeding up the drying of your fillers and your finished coat.